Hello, adventurers! Welcome back to the Global Adventures. Are you looking for a new place to call home? A place that offers a mix of culture, fine dining, pristine beaches, and natural Florida fun? If so, you might want to consider Sarasota, Florida, as your next destination. In this video, I'm going to show you where to live in Sarasota based on your lifestyle and preferences. Whether you're an urban dweller, a beach lover, a family person, or a retiree, there's a neighborhood or area in Sarasota that suits you. So stay tuned and let's explore the best places to live in Sarasota, Florida. Downtown Sarasota. The first place I want to show you is downtown Sarasota, the heart of the city. If you love convenience and entertainment, this is the place for you. Downtown Sarasota has a vibrant arts and culture scene with theaters, museums, galleries, and festivals. You can catch a show at the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall, visit the Ringling Museum of Art, or enjoy the Sarasota Film Festival. There's also a diverse range of dining options, from casual cafes to upscale restaurants. You can savor the flavors of Italian, Thai, Mexican, Cuban, and more. And if you want to relax and enjoy the view, you can head to the Bayfront Park and Marina, where you can stroll, bike, kayak, or sail. Living in downtown Sarasota means you're close to everything you need. You can walk, bike, or take the free trolley to get around. There are plenty of housing options, from condos to townhouses, with prices ranging from $200,000 to over $1 million. The downside of living in downtown Sarasota is that it can be noisy, crowded, and expensive. You might also have to deal with traffic, parking, and construction issues. But if you don't mind the hustle and bustle, downtown Sarasota is a great place to live. I lived in downtown Sarasota for a year and I loved it. I never got bored because there was always something to do and see. I especially enjoyed the farmers market on Saturdays where I could buy fresh produce, baked goods, and crafts. I also liked the nightlife with bars, clubs, and live music venues. Downtown Sarasota is a lively and exciting place to live. Siesta Key. The next place I want to show you is Siesta Key, a barrier island off the coast of Sarasota. If you're a beach lover, this is the place for you. Siesta Key has some of the best beaches in the country, featuring soft white sand and clear blue water. You can swim, sunbathe, surf, or fish. You can also enjoy the wildlife, such as dolphins, manatees, and pelicans. And if you're looking for some fun, you can check out the Siesta Key Village, where you can find shops, restaurants, and bars. Living in Siesta Key means you're surrounded by beauty and tranquility. You can wake up to the sound of the waves and the sight of the sun. There are various housing options, from cottages to mansions, with prices ranging from $300,000 to over $5 million. The downside of living in Siesta Key is that it can be isolated, touristy, and pricey. You might have to drive a long way to get to the mainland, where most of the services and amenities are. You might also have to deal with crowds, traffic, and noise during the peak season. But if you love the beach, Siesta Key is a paradise. I visited Siesta Key for a week, and I fell in love with it. I stayed in a cozy Airbnb near the beach, and I spent most of my time relaxing and enjoying the scenery. I also tried some water sports, such as paddleboarding and jet skiing. I had a blast. Siesta Key is a dreamy and relaxing place to live. Lakewood Ranch. The third place I want to show you is Lakewood Ranch, a master-planned community east of Sarasota. If you're a family person, this is the place for you. Lakewood Ranch has a variety of housing options, from condos to estates and a range of amenities, such as golf courses, parks, trails, and shops. You can play, exercise, or shop. You can also enjoy the community events, such as concerts, festivals, and farmers markets. And if you have kids, you'll be happy to know that Lakewood Ranch has some of the best schools in the area. Living in Lakewood Ranch means you're part of a safe, comfortable, and convenient community. You can find everything you need within a short distance. There are many housing options, with prices ranging from $200,000 to over $2 million. The downside of living in Lakewood Ranch is that it can be bland, homogeneous, and boring. You might feel like you're living in a bubble, with little diversity and culture. You might also have to deal with high fees, strict rules, and limited public transportation. But if you value safety, comfort, and convenience, Lakewood Ranch is a great place to live. I have a friend who lives in Lakewood Ranch, and he loves it. He has a beautiful house with a pool and a golf course view. He has a friendly and supportive neighborhood where he knows everyone by name. He also has a short commute to his work, where he runs his own business. He says he has everything he needs in Lakewood Ranch. Bird Key, a small island between downtown Sarasota and Lido Key, with a gated community of luxury homes and waterfront properties, ideal for affluent buyers who want privacy, exclusivity, and stunning views. The average cost of living in Bird Key is higher than the national average, as it is one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Sarasota. The median home value is over $2 million, and the median rent is over $4,000. Transportation costs are also high, as most residents drive their own cars or use taxis or ride-sharing services. The main attractions in Bird Key are the Bird Key Yacht Club, which offers boating, dining, and social events, and the Bird Key Park, which has a scenic trail and a fishing pier. There are also several nearby beaches, such as Lido Beach and South Lido Beach, where residents can enjoy the sun and the sand. The pros of living in Bird Key are the privacy, exclusivity, and stunning views that the island offers. Residents can enjoy a peaceful and luxurious lifestyle with access to high-end amenities and services. The cons of living in Bird Key are the high cost of living, the lack of diversity and culture, and the isolation from the mainland. Residents might feel detached from the rest of the city and have to deal with traffic and congestion when crossing the bridges. Central Cocoanut, a historic neighborhood north of downtown Sarasota with a mix of bungalows, cottages, and new developments. Attractive for young professionals, artists, and families who want affordability, diversity, and proximity to the arts and culture district. The average cost of living in Central Cocoanut is lower than the national average, as it is one of the most affordable neighborhoods in Sarasota. The median home value is around $200,000, and the median rent is around $1,000. Transportation costs are also low, as most residents walk, bike, or use public transit to get around. The main attractions in Central Cocoanut are the Central Cocoanut Historic District, which showcases the architectural and historical heritage of the neighborhood, and the North Tamiami Trail, which has a variety of shops, restaurants, and cultural venues. There are also several nearby parks, such as Whitaker Gateway Park and Pioneer Park, where residents can enjoy the green space and the water views. The pros of living in Central Cocoanut are the affordability, diversity, and proximity to the arts and culture district that the neighborhood offers. Residents can enjoy a vibrant and eclectic lifestyle, with access to a range of amenities and services. The cons of living in Central Cocoanut are the crime, noise, and blight that the neighborhood faces. Residents might have to deal with safety and quality of life issues, and have to cope with the ongoing changes and challenges in the area. Venice. The last place I want to show you is Venice, a charming town south of Sarasota. If you're a retiree, this is the place for you. Venice has a historic downtown with shops, cafes, and museums. You can browse, dine, or learn. You can also enjoy the fishing pier, where you can catch some fish or watch the sunset. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can go to the beach, where you can find shark teeth, which Venice is famous for. Living in Venice means you're part of a quiet and friendly community. You can enjoy a slower and simpler pace of life. There are many housing options, from apartments to villas, with prices ranging from $100,000 to over $1 million. The downside of living in Venice is that it can be dull, old-fashioned, and isolated. You might feel like you're living in the past, with little innovation and diversity. You might also have to drive a long way to get to the bigger cities, where most of the action and excitement are. But if you seek a quiet and friendly community, Venice is a good place to live. I spent a weekend in Venice, and I liked it. I stayed in a quaint hotel near the downtown, and I explored the shops and museums. I also went to the fishing pier, where I met some locals who taught me how to fish. I also went to the beach, where I found some shark teeth, which I kept as souvenirs. Venice is a quaint and friendly place to live, so these are some of the best places to live in Sarasota, Florida, based on your lifestyle and preferences. Of course, there are many other places to choose from, but I hope this video gave you some ideas and inspiration. Sarasota is a wonderful city that offers a lot of opportunities and experiences for anyone who wants to live there. I had a great time exploring Sarasota, and I hope you did too. Now I want to hear from you. Which place did you like the most? Which place would you like to live in? And why? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to The Global Adventures. We have more videos on exciting destinations around the globe coming up, so don't miss out. Until next time, keep adventuring.